master is coming. They say the master is coming to honor the town today, and no one can tell whose house or home he will choose to stay. And I thought as my heart beat wildly, what if he would come to mine? Oh, how I would strive to entertain and honor the guest divine. And straight I turned to toiling to make my home more neat. I swept and polished and garnished it, and decked with flowers sweet. I was troubled for fear the master might come ere my task was done, so I hastened and worked the faster and watched the hurrying sun. But right in the midst of my duties, a woman came to my door. She had come to tell me her sorrows and my comfort and aid to implore. But I said, I'm sorry, I cannot help you today. I look for a great and noble guest. And the pleader turned away. But soon there came another, a cripple, thin, pale, and gray, and said, oh, let me stop and rest a while in your home, I pray. I traveled far since morning. I'm hungry, faint, and weak. My heart is full of misery. Comfort him now, I'm sick. But I said, oh, well, I'm sorry, I cannot help you today. I look for a great and noble guest. And the cripple turned away. Well, the day wore onward swiftly, and my task was nearly done, and a prayer was ever in my heart that the master might come, and I thought I sprang to meet him, answering with utmost care, when a child stood by my side, with a form so thin and spare, sweet, with the marks of teardrops. His clothes were tattered and old. A finger was bruised and bleeding, and his little feet were cold. But I said, well, you're sorely in need of care, but I cannot stop to give it. You must hasten on elsewhere. At the words, a shadow crept over the blue-veined brow. Well, someone will clothe and feed you, dear. I'm too busy now. At last, the day was ended. My task was over and done. My home was swept and garnished, and I watched in the dusk alone. Watched, but no one passed my door. No one entered my cottage, my home. I could only pray and wait. I watched till the night had deepened, and the master had not come. He has entered some other door and gladdened some other home. Well, I mean, my labors have been for nothing. I bowed my head and wept. My heart was sore with longing, but in spite of it all, I slept. Then the master stood before me. His face was grave and fair. Three times today I came to your house and craved your pity and care. 3 times you turned me away. I'm helped and I'm comforted. And the blessing you might have had is lost. And your chance to serve has fled. Dear Lord, how could I know it was thee? My very soul was ashamed and bowed into depths of humility. Then he said, the sin is pardoned, but the blessing is lost to thee, for comforting not the least of mine, You have failed to comfort me. God bless us with the message, and may we each examine our hearts to see if we're doing all that we can for His glory.
Amen.